103.7 FM. Stay tuned for the following special presentation from 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball. Our OU Braves women's basketball coverage can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, John Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adams & Brothers Heating and Cooling, Car Store, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's join KOFO's Casey Weeder for Ottawa University Braves women's basketball.
Hello everyone and welcome into Wilson Fieldhouse on the campus of Ottawa University in Ottawa, Kansas, as the Ottawa University women's basketball team takes on number 10 Sterling College as the Warriors come in undefeated on the year. They're 24-0, 20-0 in the KCAC. They've wrapped up the KCAC regular season title and have moved all the way up to number 10 in the nation, as there are definitely some teams ahead of them that they will look to pass over the next couple of weeks as we get set for KCAC tournament time as Ottawa plays their final regular season game on Saturday. They'll travel to McPherson to take on the Bulldogs. The Braves come in on the year with a record 10-13 overall, 10-11 in the KCAC. They have lost two straight after falling at home last week, 65-56, and that was last Wednesday, and then on Saturday falling at Friends, 61-54. So a tough finish here for Ottawa, who actually they played tonight, and then a game that got rescheduled. Originally was on the calendar for Monday, got pushed to tomorrow. So Ottawa will actually play tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. They'll go to Winfield on Thursday and then finish at McPherson on Saturday. We're going to take our first break here on the pregame show. You've been listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
And we're back here on the Ottawa University women's basketball pregame show as we get set for the Braves and the Sterling College Warriors. Ottawa, as I mentioned, coming off a 61-54 loss to Friends University on Saturday afternoon. That one in Wichita. Ottawa 36% from the floor, 33% from the three-point line, and 66% from the free throw line. Ottawa led in points off turnovers 10-8, 12-7 in second chance points, but Friends winning in points in the paint 20-14 and 27-21 in bench scoring. Liz Vaughn recorded a double-double, 20 points and 10 rebounds for her. Also had 2 assists, 1 steal. Kenisia Payne came off the bench to score 10 and pull down 8 rebounds. As we'll get Bruce Tate will join us after having a chance to chat with Casey Bassett and her crew from Sterling College. Coach, a tough loss for Ottawa on Saturday, a game that was back and forth, leading at the end of one where the Braves, Friends taking a 9-point lead at one point in the second quarter. Ottawa comes out on fire in the third, outscoring the Falcons 22-9 and taking a 6-point lead into that fourth quarter, but it was all Falcons after that.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I think I pulled the game up the third quarter when we were up, looked back and we happened to be down. So tough road loss there for the Braves, but they've got to shake that one off and be ready here tonight for number 10 in the country, Sterling College.
Ottawa 7-4 overall in Wilson Fieldhouse this season. Braves are holding opponents to 65.3 points per game while averaging 68 points themselves. But having that task of stopping a team that averages 85 points is only works well on paper, I think.
Man, tough task ahead of the Braves. This Sterling team can definitely fill it up. I mean, anytime you have numerous kids shooting over 50%, that just puts a lot of pressure on your defense, and you got to pick your poison and make sure you're communicating on defense is the biggest task for the Braves tonight.
Looking back at Ottawa's first matchup with Sterling on December 12th, a 105-56 win for Sterling, who at that point was just receiving votes in the top 25. Sterling really jumped on Ottawa from the beginning, led 17-4. Ottawa took 2 timeouts during that period. Really couldn't stop themselves from turning the basketball over. They finished tonight with 22. But after you look at the overall, Ottawa defensively didn't play too bad in the second half. Only gave up 21 points in each quarter. A little more around the average that you would like to see defensively. But for me, Ottawa's got to be able to score the basketball. Only 56 points, only 54 points on Saturday, and they're without Haley Anderson, again, their leading scorer.
Yeah, this Braves team can typically score like they usually do. That will help out the situation because Sterling can score the basketball. With that game down there, maybe a little bit of, this new group just seeing, what Sterling is all about. So the first time you play them, definitely in their place, they're going to push you to the limits, especially with the ability how they get down the floor. But yeah, the Braves settled in that game and played better. The score doesn't show that they improved throughout that game. But yeah, second time around, they know what to expect, and they're going to have to play well on both ends of the floor.
Ottawa coming in, you look at their last matchup against Bethel, call it a big matchup there at home, falling 65-56, but that game was really within a couple possessions. Yep. Put in perspective, Bethel only losing by 3 to Sterling in their building a couple weeks ago, so it's not an impossible task here for Coach Scott's team.
Yeah, you always want to compare yourself, across the board when teams matched up. I thought the Braves did a great job of pushing Bethel to its limits. You take a few possessions in that game and the Braves win it. But here tonight, hopefully they step up to the challenge and compete as best as they possibly can.
We're going to take a 30-second break. When we come back, it's starting lineups between Ottawa and number 10 Sterling. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
And we're back here for the Ottawa University Braves and the Sterling College Warriors. We'll start with the Warriors. They're 24-0, 20-0 in the KCAC. Won on Saturday at Southwestern 83-44. At guard number 3, Kyla Conley, the 5'5 senior from Sterling, Kansas. At guard number 11, Bailey Bangert, the 5'5 junior from Kingman. At guard number 21, Alex Theus, the 5'10 senior from Liberty Hill, Texas. At forward number 25, Taya Wilson, the 5'11 sophomore from Sterling, Kansas. And at guard number 34, Brenna Eilert, the 5'9 senior from Beloit. They are coached by Casey Bassett in her 7th season. For Ottawa, they're 10-13, 10-11 in the KCAC. At guard will be number 3, Liz Vaughn, the 5'10 junior from Kansas City, Kansas. At forward, number 4, Mariah Grizzle, the 6' junior from DeSoto. At guard number 10, Alicia Cooks, the 5'4 junior from Warren, Michigan. At guard number 11, Jaleesa Simons, the 5'9 junior from Toronto, Canada. And at guard number 20, Sierra Brown, the 5'5 junior from Douglasville, Georgia. And Bruce, Ottawa going with a smaller lineup tonight, trying to get a little more speed to try and outrun that press.
Yeah, looks like we are doing that with the smaller lineup. Just told Coach Scott going across the sideline there, I was like, hey, slow these guys down in transition to be able to get your defense set, and that's looked like she's attempting to do here with the smaller lineup.
Ottawa has lost 2 straight, a loss at home against Bethel by 9 last Wednesday, and then a loss on Saturday in Wichita at Friends 61-54. And Ottawa needs to win at least one of these games. These over the next three. They play tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday. They currently have a one-game lead on Friends for that 7th spot in the KCAC tournament. Sterling blue jerseys, blue shorts, Sterling across the chest, and in white numbers, in white Ottawa white jerseys, white shorts, black trim. Sterling does win the tip, but Ottawa will get back defensively. Brown will guard Kyla Conley, leading the conference in assists at 5.5 a game. That pass goes off the leg of Vaughn. Tracking it down in the backcourt is Taya Wilson. Short corner to Eilert. She'll work to the elbow. Skip past the Banger. She'll spin, works baseline. Vaughn will guard her. The length works well, but an offensive rebound for Taya Wilson. She'll kick it out to Theus in the short corner. Goes baseline. Her shot off the glass, no good. Getting knocked out of bounds by Sterling as they start out 0-2 from the floor. Maybe Ottawa basketball.
Yeah, Braves very active there defensively, and you got to be happy with that. Sterling going 0-2 here on their first 2 possessions.
9 minutes and 25 seconds left in our first quarter. No score between number 10 Sterling and the Ottawa Braves. Vaughn to inbound, and I mentioned it in the pregame. Turnovers a huge factor in the first matchup. Braves turned it over 22 times, and we're down 17-4 just moments into that game. Brown on the right wing as she gets it from Cooks. Up top finds Jaleesa Simons. Simons looks to drive. She'll attack, picks up her pivot foot, and she'll travel.
Yeah. Just too undecisive there on the move, but was looking to be aggressive.
Turnover number 1 on Ottawa. Sterling with 1 game remaining as they'll host Friends on Saturday before the KCAC tournament. This will be the number 1 overall seed. Pass inside to Eilert, just zipped in from Wilson. Her shot's no good though. From the right elbow and a rebound for Vaughn. It's the 86 meeting between Ottawa and Sterling that has been dominated by the Warriors. They've won 8 straight and 4 straight here in Ottawa. And another turnover on the Braves. Cooks was looking for Brown. And a turnover on the Braves, their second.
Yeah, that's tough. Braves do not want to come in with empty possessions against this team.
Minute and a half. We're not into our first quarter, no score. Conley. Let's get past the Banger, and Cooks will commit the foul. As Bailey Banger was attacking from the left side. Banger with the leading scorer on this team, 14 per game and 2 rebounds, and that's something from her first couple years. You know, she wasn't an elite scorer, but has definitely turned into one, worked to become one. And Vaughn looked like she hit that ball off the Banger's leg. I'm going to say last touch by Liz, coming off a 20-10 performance on Saturday against Friends, who's starting to become a double-double machine.
Yep, that was always the plan there for Liz, and she's growing into that type of player.
Inbound to Wilson, left corner. Conley will come and get it in the middle of the floor. 5 assists per game for her. Banger goes baseline, kicks it in the corner to Wilson. She'll drive on Grizzle. Spinning through, bank off the glass, no good. Ball's loose, picked up by Cooks for the Braves. Cooks in the front court, looks to attack on Wilson all the way inside. Bounce pass outside Sierra Brown for 3 long, but the rebound's going to find Liz Vaughn out on the perimeter. Her runner off the glass, tipped up in the air, no good. And a rebound by Theus for Sterling. Banger had the ball loose as Cooks kind of ran into her. Ball's going to be knocked out of bounds. No, it isn't. Picked up by Grizzle as Conley saved it from going out, and a turnover on Sterling.
Yeah, a great tussle by both teams.
That last possession was the first time Ottawa's been able to get a shot off in the first 3 minutes. But Sterling is 0-4 from the field. Vaughn at the perimeter. Had Simons cutting back door, didn't see her. She'll spin, and she'll kick it right side out to Cooks. Pick and roll coming. It's going to actually, we're going to post up down low to Grizzle. It's knocked out of bounds easily by Eilert. And Ottawa kind of, they're just stagnant sometimes, and you know everyone in the building knows where that ball's going.
Yeah.
You'd like for your guards to at least try and make a move one way or another to disguise that, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and continue to move the basketball, get it side to side, and get that defense off balance so they can get it into the post.
Between the circles, it's Liz. She'll attack with the contact from Theus. That basket's good, and the foul is the shot clock went down to 0. They're going to say basket is good. And Liz gives Ottawa a 2-0 lead.
Just picking off where she left off in the Friends game, but all the 3-point opportunities.
Had 2 or 3 of those in that third quarter where Ottawa outscored Friends 22-9 coming out of half. And with Haley Anderson out, Liz is the go-to right now to score the basketball for OU, and they lead 3-0. Early on in our first quarter. Into the game for Sterling will be number 5, Emily Hendrickson, the junior from Haven, Kansas. And a turnover by Sterling. That is their second turnover. They are 0 of 4 from the field. Cooks driving on Banger, left wing. Out to Simons. Brown coming off the screen was open. She's going to take that three. Little contested, hit side rim. And a rebound for Sterling. Conley will attack to the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Screen set wide open. Triple for Sterling is good as Hendrickson buries it. And a nice screen set by Bethany Stuckey. 5'10" junior from Moundridge. So some early subs here.
Yeah.
From Sterling. Casey Bassett not liking the start, but it's nice to be able to go to your bench and have 2 or 3 you can bring in right away and make an impact.
Yeah, with Hendrickson, probably the top three-point shooter in the league. If she was in that starting lineup, she would be able to get more threes off, more nades, and she is just a phenomenal three-point shooter, instant offense off the bench, and she was able to connect.
49 made threes for her, 40% from the field. Number of makes leads the team. 3-3 our score, 6 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the quarter. Ottawa to inbound in front of the Sterling bench. Braves go from left to right on your radio dial here in the first half. Cooks dribbles behind the back as she has Conley face guarding her. She'll look to drive to the left wing and all the way down to the baseline. Cooks still with the dribble, works back out to the right side. In the corner, it will go to Grizzle, and a reach-in foul will be called on Sterling.
What happened? Oh. Caught it on.
13 foul on Sterling. Didn't catch a number there, Bruce.
I think it was on Conley. So.
For Kyla Conley, her first personal. 13 foul already, and we've played a little under 4 minutes. Brown will inbound to Cooks. She'll come and get it near midcourt. And Hendrickson really forcing Cooks to use that left hand on the dribble. Bounce pass to Brown at the point. Picks it up, goes right side to Simons. Trying to post up for Vaughn. Simons to Grizzle, lob inside to Liz. She can score from that point, but too far into the basket. Got the bottom half of the rim, and Sterling goes the other way, but a turnover. Now Ottawa out in transition. Liz all the way to the bucket. Hendrickson was on her, still scores, and Ottawa leads 5-3. Brown, left side out to Hendrickson. She'll drive baseline. Simons face guarding her. Layup's good through the contact. Hendrickson's got all 5 for Sterling coming off the bench.
Well, that was a tough move there, so don't see her do that too often. That was a great finish.
Inbound to Simons. They're going to trap her. This is going to be stolen. Bailey Banger's just going to lay it in with the left hand as Simons didn't see her coming, and that's the first time we've seen that from Ottawa, just an errant pass that turns into a turnover.
Yeah, this is the soft pressure that gave them troubles there in Sterling. They just need to just be a little bit more patient against that.
7-5 Sterling. This is their first 3 of the game. Pass in the corner to Simons. She'll take a mid-range jumper. Good. Release to Simons. Ties this game up at 7. 4 minutes and 43 seconds to go first quarter. At the elbow, driving inside is Stuckey. She'll look to go off the glass. It comes up short, gets her own rebound, though. Fades away. Basket's no good, or basket's good, but they say it does not count. Shot is on the floor. Second team foul on Ottawa. It's going to go on Grizzle, I believe. Sub for OU. We'll see Kinesia Payne check in. 6'1" junior from Huntsville, Alabama. And number 23, Amir Lowe, the 5'5" junior from Portland, Oregon. Inbound to Wilson, who's back in off the bench. Misses the first one, gets the rebound, tries to score, and does, as that jumper from 7 feet drops. Back into the game for Sterling is Brenna Eilert. Also in for the first time, the number 10, Sydney Banger, the 5'5" junior from Kingman. So both sisters on the floor right now. Get pass finds Lowe in the right corner, open for a 3 is an air ball. Offensive rebound though from Brown in the putback as we're tied at 9. 4 minutes to go first quarter. Sydney Banger leaves it for her sister Bailey. Step back 3 for the left. He's going to be short. Rebound picked up by Eilert. Putback is good, and they just flood you with offensive rebounders as Ottawa's going to take their first timeout. trailing 11-9 with 3:46 to go in our first quarter. It's a 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Eric Price, funeral director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. Our staff knows the importance of working as a team to take care of you in your time of need. We want to show the youth in our communities that we support their teamwork as well by sponsoring this broadcast. I invite you to visit lamb-roberts.com.
And we're back inside of Wilson Fieldhouse. Ottawa trailing Sterling 11-9. Bruce, and both teams with 3 turnovers early on. Only one real big turnover from Ottawa that led to some points off of that. So far, they've been able to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and that's a huge difference between the first matchup. They really struggle against the pressure, and they're doing a pretty good job of taking care of the basketball as a ground.
Vaughn to midcourt to Lowe, right side out to Cook. Skip pass, finds Vaughn. And she'll plant her feet and hand it off to Sierra Brown. Sterling looks to have dropped into a zone here with Wilson and Comley at the top. Ottawa trying to get in some sort of offense with 10 on the shot clock. Brown, right wing to Cooks. Will step out on her. Dangerous pass is stolen away. They were looking for Kinesia Payne. And Sterling attacks right side. Comley open 3 in the corner, nothing to net. That gives Sterling their largest lead of the game early on as they go up by 5.
Yeah, Conley doesn't take too many of those threes. She takes them at the right moment. Perfect shot, got her feet set, and knocked it down.
Good pass by Brown. Ottawa now on a 3-on-1. Pass inside to Payne. Layup's good on the extra pass. Going here a little bit credit to Cooks for attacking after she beat the trap.
Yes, best way to beat the press there is with the pass.
3-point lead for Sterling. 2:45 left first quarter. Conley pick and roll with Eilert. And she misses from point blank range again. That's her second miss. Maybe looking for the contact there.
Yeah, just over-pushed it.
Cooks to the left wing. Sterling back into the man-to-man. Lob inside to Payne. She'll look to put it on the deck and score, and she's fouled. Might have traveled first, but good job to regain her position and go to the free throw line.
Yeah, she just batted down too low in that situation. I didn't think she had to bring it down. Maybe she felt that she was going to fall over, but she has a size advantage down there. She just needs to stay strong with it and finish that one.
Now, if there is one flaw on this Sterling roster, it's their lack of size. Tallest players at 5'10 and 5'11, which Wilson, the tallest player at 5'11, really is a guard. Yep. Free throw off the mark from Kinesia Payne. But if Ottawa can come up with some sort of inside game and put some pressure on Sterling to kind of drop off that trap, maybe give yourself a chance as it's 14-11 Sterling. Second free throw on the way for Payne is good. As the Braves cut it to 2. Sub for Sterling brings Stuckey back in. Banger goes baseline, kicks it left side. She'll find her sister Sydney this time for 3. It's long, and the rebound to Amir Lowe. Pass the other way, they're looking for Simon. She's stuck on the baseline, kicks it out. Bianco wants a triple, you betcha! As Jordan Bianco comes off the bench and hits the 3 to give Ottawa a 1-point lead, 15-14. Wilson wants a 3 on the other end, no doubt.
Wilson, again, that's a big-time three-point shooter for Sterling, knocks one down. Bianco is coming off a hot shooting game there at Friends at 3 for 4. The freshman is starting to settle in from the three-point line.
That is Wilson's 12th, made 3 of the season. You mentioned doesn't shoot him a whole lot, but has the ability to step out when needed. Brown's bounce pass to Bianco. She wants another 3. Halfway down, pops out, and a rebound for Sterling as she's confident. You talked about that performance against Friends. Hit a couple of 3s in that third quarter. What a move from Conley as the freshman learned quickly. You got to go one way or the other.
Yeah, absolutely. We're playing against an All-American right there.
19-15 the lead for Sterling as they go on a 5-0 run to get the lead back to 4. Brown is in trouble, and Ottawa's going to take a timeout.
Yep.
Oh, no, it is going to be a 10-second violation on Ottawa. Did not get that timeout in time with 1:09 to go in the quarter. A little different first quarter here for Sterling as they scored 33 in quarter number 1 back in December. Got to find the positives, Bruce.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. You got to chip away at it. You just got to stay within striking distance, and hopefully somebody makes a play.
And Conley blows by Brown on the crossover and gets fouled by Sierra Brown.
That's where Conley is just really, really good. When she feels that her team is struggling in the half court, she has the ability to break down defenses and create offense for herself and for her teammates, and that's the decision she made on that possession.
Free throw good. A crazy stat, Bruce, as I was looking through the notes. Sterling has not lost a game since March 2nd of 2020. That matchup was the loss to Avila in the KCAC Tournament Championship, as both free throws are good, and it's a 6-point lead now. But a team that just seems like it's on a mission after that loss to Avila a year ago.
Yeah, and then just don't get the opportunity to control your destiny at the national tournament. So they're still in national tournament mode, and they want to get back there to compete for a championship.
21-15 lead, 1 minute left in the first quarter. Lowe gets trapped. Ottawa, though, on a 3-on-2, they still turn it over. Brown was looking for Payne, as Ottawa was just too close to each other on that possession offensively after they did break the trap. Conley left wing, jab step, hesitation, looks to get to the elbow, ball's loose, they'll kick it back out to Banger. Right side to Bailey, skip past Conley, open, 3 on the way, good, and it's a 9-point lead just like that. 24-15 Sterling. Ottawa can hold for the final shot. 25 seconds remaining. And it's 11-0 run now for Sterling. Brown to the free throw line, kicks it in the corner to Bianco, back out to Lowe on the right wing. And she'll dribble between the circles, front court right. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Pick and roll coming with Kinesia Payne. Lowe looks to attack, sticks up her dribble, tries to score, fading away, draws rim, nothing else. 2 seconds left, the shot to in the first quarter is no good. That comes up short from Bailey Bangert, and it's a 24-15 lead for Sterling at the end of one. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Have you ever wanted to learn a new language like French, Spanish, or Russian, but thought it would be too difficult and time-consuming? Then go to Babbel.com and try it for free. Babbel works because it's built around real life. It teaches you everyday practical conversations that you will actually use. In 15 minutes a day, you'll be on your way to speaking a new language in just a few weeks. Babbel uses a modern conversation-based technique that makes language engaging, fun, and memorable. It starts by teaching you words and phrases. Then, sentences gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations about real-life topics. Babbel is created by language experts who use the spaced repetition method to help you learn quickly and remember what you learned. With Babbel, you can speak a new language. Babbel. Language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free at Babbel.com. Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
Sterling starts, or ends the quarter, on an 11-0 run. Bruce, Ottawa felt like they were in that quarter, but Sterling able to pull away, and now they lead by 9.
Yeah, like I just was talking about there before the break, Kayla Conley, really knows when her team is needed a lift. She was able to force herself in the paint on one possession and draw a foul, and then came out and knocked down a huge 3 and just sparked that 11-0 run.
Ottawa basketball to start the second quarter. Braves shot the ball well, 6 of 13, but Sterling 9 of 18 and 4 of 6 from 3. That was an area back in December Sterling had struggled, only averaged about 4 makes per game. It's now up to 6. And the jumper from Payne from the elbow hits side rim, and a rebound for Sterling. Hendrickson in the lane, looking to attack, and she's fouled. And right now Ottawa just can't stop the dribble.
Yeah, Hendrickson. Just a great read there by a very experienced player. She kept attacking. The defense did not stop her, and she was able to draw that contact and draw the foul.
Hendrickson to shoot 2 free throws as she'll make the first. 6 points, perfect from the field. Came off the bench, kind of gave Sterling a spark in that first quarter as they started 0-4 from the field. Not the case anymore as they go up by 11. 26-15, 9:40 to go in the half. Lowe is in trouble. She'll go back to Vaughn. To the left of her, looking to dribble through the contact. Finds Lowe on the bounce pass across midcourt. Up top to Cooks between the circles. And Sterling drops into the zone. Dribble handoff to Bianco. Lowe comes and gets it. Cooks to the wing. Bounce pass at the elbow. Skip pass finds Lowe open for three long. Offensive rebound though by Kinesia Payne. Put back, not going to go. And Ottawa has really struggled really to finish the first quarter and just can't get anything to go. They started 4 of 8 from the field, and that ball looked like it went off the leg of Comley. They're going to say it was touched by Liz.
Yeah, and the Braves' last possession, their great execution. They ran their play very well, got great ball movement and skip, and just missed the shot there, missed the offensive rebound opportunity. Officials just reversed the call, and it is going back to the Braves.
Braves have gone scoreless for the last 3 minutes. Sterling's turned it over 4 times. Back to the trap. They're going to find Grizzle at midcourt, and she'll check back in. And then to the other side to Cooks. Cooks has got a cross, and she will. And then she throws it away. Looking for Lowe. It's going to be over and back on Ottawa. Yeah. Cooks is, in that case, once you beat that trap, you just got to attack.
Yeah, she should have went on and attacked there. Don't allow them to recover. She's playing into Sterling's hands with the pressure that they're getting.
7 turnovers on the Braves. Only had 3 through the first couple minutes, but of late it just turned into a party. 3-pointer from Taya Wilson from straight away. Off the side rim, rebound by Hendrickson. She'll hand it back inside to Wilson. Looks to score off the glass with the right hand and does. 13-point lead for Sterling, 28-15. We're looking at 4 minutes of scoreless basketball here from OU. And Liz going to try and find Mariah. And she will, and she'll dribble. Now they're going to call an offensive foul here on Grizzle as Hendrickson hits the deck at midcourt. Sydney Banger returns for Sterling, along with Bethany Stuckey. Ottawa's missed their last 6 shots.
Yeah, they're just allowing that press. They just take them out of their flow right now. Just need to be more aggressive against that and try to find something on the back end.
28-15 the lead for Sterling. Taya Wilson spinning in the lane. Throws a wild one off the glass. It's no good. Rebound by Alicia Cooks for the Braves. Cooks throws it to Grizzle. It goes through her hand and a turnover. 3 turnovers in a row on the Braves. They trail by 13 to number 10 Sterling with 7 minutes and 50 seconds to go in the half. Bailey Banger inside, her shot's blocked by Liz, and the rebound by Lowe, and she'll go the other way. Cooks at midcourt. Sterling back in the man-to-man. They've kind of shifted back and forth between that and the 2-3 here in the early going. Vaughn looking to attack, goes by one defender. Could she get something off the glass? No. Comes up short in the rebound for Sterling, and now they're out on the run. Sydney Banger up top. Hendrickson wants another triple halfway down and out, and the rebound for Mariah. They'll find Lowe near midcourt, out on the right wing. Lowe back to Bianco. She wants an NBA range 3. Yes, her second triple. And Ottawa's within 10 at 28-18. Banger going baseline, kicks it over to Hendrickson, open 3, doesn't take it. Instead, she'll go off the dribble, runner, no good. Rebound by Lowe, just going to throw it to keep it alive. It's picked up by Sterling. Jumper for Hendrickson off the front rim, and a rebound by Vaughn for OU as Ottawa able to escape. Pass down low to Grizzle. She's double teamed, and she's going to travel.
Yep. Absolutely.
10th turnover on Ottawa. We'll see Alyssa Guzman for the first time tonight for Ottawa. 5'4" sophomore from San Antonio, Texas. End of the game for Sterling, number 41, Faith Martin, the 5'10" junior from Eskridge, Kansas. 6 minutes and 38 seconds to go in the half. Sterling leading Ottawa 28-18. Guzman will try and guard Comley, cuts her off. Still able to get a turnaround jumper to go from 8 feet.
Yeah.
And Kyla Comley into double figures.
Mid-range game for her is pretty consistent. So Braves are really going to have to do a better job of trying to keep her out of her sweet spots.
30-18, Sterling leads, and they continue to turn up the heat offensively up to 44%. Grizzle throws it away. Was looking for Simons on a backdoor cut. It's picked up by Sydney Banger. Out to Conley, the runner, and a foul called on Simons as Conley had pulled up from the block. Free throws coming for Conley, and Ottawa just continues to shoot themselves in the foot here.
Yeah, they're just overthinking it. You know, they're overthinking it. They just need to play their basketball. Right now, they can't play into Sterling's hands. They can't play, you know, up to the ranking. They just need to play their basketball offensively and defensively and let things continue to flow for them.
31-18. So that first free throw was good. Second one good as well. (32-18) the lead for Sterling. This time's their largest lead of the game as they go up by 14. 6 minutes left in the half. Brown will come in for Ottawa. Guzman will take a seat. It is Vaughn, Bianco, Grizzle, Simons, and Brown. Grizzle wants a three, right corner, no. Ottawa is 2 of 7 from deep, and that's not really their game. Only average 4 makes a game from 3, but Sterling hits another 3, their 5th, and Ottawa's going to take a timeout as they're down big, 35-18, 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go in our first half. 30-second timeout. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
Safe, secure, strong. We're rock solid. Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
Welcome back. Ottawa is trailing Sterling 35-18. Bruce. Sterling has gotten some good looks from outside. They're currently 5 of 9 from 3, average just 6 makes a game, and yeah, that element, and it's almost unstoppable.
Yeah, and you talked about that earlier in the broadcast where, you know, they were only averaging about 4 makes per game in the beginning of the season. Not a thing that Sterling wants to do. They usually want to take high percentage shots. Now you have that 3-point plays into this offense, and man, that's just going to put them over the top.
The inbound knocked out of bounds by Sterling. So it will stay with Ottawa. That is Macy McCormick, the freshman from Wichita, who got a hand on it. So an even tougher angle here for Ottawa to inbound. Brown will come back and get it. It has to work quickly, only 5 seconds, and she will cross the timeline. Bounce pass to Vaughn at the elbow. Looking to attack, gets in the lane, double team, kicks it back up to Brown. Thought about the 3, then just steps into a 20-footer, no good. And the rebound by Conley. Braves are down to just 7 of 20 from the field. That's 35%. 3-pointer good. In the corner for Bailey Banger. She knocks in Sterling 6-3 of the first half, and they go up by 20. Right corner is Simons. Back up top to Sierra Brown. Out to Bianco. Had an open look, just not a great pass. Here's Payne trying to dribble through a double team. Goes back up top to Brown with 13 on the shot clock. 4:48 left in the half. Brown pick and roll here with Vaughn. 5 seconds, picks up her dribble. Out to Bianco. Got to throw something up here at the end of the shot clock. Just going to throw one wildly. It draws rim and a rebound for the Warriors. 4:30 to go in the half. Driving baseline, Bailey Banger. Her shot off the side of the basket. And the rebound by Sierra Brown. Brown in the lane. Floater going to go. She was trying to find the defender on her hip.
Yeah.
And finally just decided, well, I'm so close to the basket, I might as well lay it in.
Yep, trying to play the contact, and that slowed her down a little bit for that finish.
Sterling leads 38-20. 4:10 to go in our first half. As Ottawa was just down 9 at the end of 1, and it has really been extended out here. Ball's loose, picked up by Vaughn, and she gets the steal. So keep that dribble. Liz in the lane, steps to the contact. Can she score again? No, but she's going to the line for free throws. So that contact came from one of the Banger sisters down low. I believe it's actually going to go on Sydney. Her first personal. Showing the 13 made baskets, Bruce, 6 of them from behind the arc.
Man, that's with a high-scoring offense that's averaging 80-85, and typically they don't make that many threes in a half. Now you really got to do a better job of just trying to run them off the three-point line right now, but they're just getting wide-open looks and great ball movement, and they're taking advantage of it.
Vaughn's free throw good. I think anything within 15 points by halftime, you feel okay if you're Coach Tarnisha Scott.
Yes, you can definitely recover from that.
Seconds good for Liz as Ottawa's on a 4-0 run. 3:52 to go in the half. Bailey Banger left wing. Screen there from McCormick. They're going to go in the corner. Open three for Conley's. Ottawa just losing guards all over the floor right now. And another triple. They're 7 of 11.
Yeah. Sterling's just taking advantage of what Ottawa's really giving them here in the half court. Right now, it's been those three-point looks, and Sterling is knocking those jokers down.
They had so many high percentage shots in that first matchup, Bruce, all within about inside 6 feet, just really coming off the turnovers. And you focus on so many different things coming into this game, and the three ball wasn't something I'm sure you expected kind of coming out of it if you're Coach Scott. Skip pass out to Sierra Brown. She wants a triple, yes, and she'll respond to that three. Get Ottawa within 16 at 41-25. Comley left wing, and Sterling does a great job of moving without the ball as well. I should say that a lot of screens on the backside. They've got guards that will run the baseline. Pick and roll with McCormick, blocked from behind by Simons. On the pass from Comley, and Ottawa goes the other way. Brown to Simons. Was open, didn't want that three. Now she's in trouble out on the wing. Can Vaughn come back and get it? She can. Had Taya Wilson on her. Now Vaughn picks it up in the exact same spot, and she'll throw it away. Comley in transition. Her layup's good in the foul. As Brown commits the foul, is Ottawa down by 18 again.
It's tough to recover from, and got the contact there with the body. The Braves are just picking up their dribbling way too much in the half court. Just really unsure. They're struggling with Sterling's pressure here a little bit. Just really need to trust themselves offensively and just try to get better ball flow.
Lowe comes in for Simons. Comley was 17 in the first half. Make it 18. She has a perfect 6 of 6 from the field, 4 of 4 from the foul line, 3 boards, and 3 assists. Hendrickson will return. It's nice when you can go and get a guard like Hendrickson and have Comley take a short breather. 2:25 to go in the half. Up 44-25. Lowe's in trouble. Can she step through? She can. She'll find Vaughn, who goes baseline. Somehow able to score on the up and under move, but I think Stuckey caught her with the body at the end of that play. And also maybe losing a contact in the process. I think they did find it.
Yep.
Somehow able to score while losing a contact.
Sometimes those are the best finishes.
which now Vaughn has 9 on 3 of 6 shooting. She'll go back to the free throw line to complete the 3-point play.
Yeah, Vaughn's just doing a great job of being aggressive in the half court. Again, she's getting to her right hand, getting to that sweet spot. Great toughness there that she usually can play through that contact, and just giving her team an opportunity to get a 3-point play, and she completes that. 44-28 Sterling, 2:13 to go, maybe the biggest 2 minutes of this game right now for Ottawa. And we're going to have an offensive foul. A legal screen going to be called on Stuckey. Yeah, it's tough.
4th team foul on Sterling for Stuckey. And that is her first personal. Braves up to 41% from the floor on the year, just shooting around 38%. Have gotten good looks from outside, had a couple threes that looked like they were going down and popped out. As Cooks returns for OU, Bailey Banger will guard her, and then Cooks throws it out of bounds into the Sterling bench. Yeah. Turnover number 12.
Well, what Braves can't afford is those unforced turnovers here against this team. Sterling, the way they're capable of scoring, it's points off turnovers is something that you just can't give up.
Well, especially coming off a miss from a turnover by Sterling on the last possession. Those are the ones that you've got to cash in on because those are free. Sydney Banger gets a screen. That could have been an offensive foul. They're going to go baseline. Hendrickson, who is just kind of moving in from that backside baseline and lays it in. And Hendrickson has had a first half. She's got 9. That's second on the team in scoring in the half. 46-28 Sterling, and another potential turnover. I thought that went off the handle low, but it's going to end up in the Sterling bench and Ottawa basketball. Fast break points right now in favor of Sterling, 18-9. We'll look at points off turnovers, 19-7, Bruce.
19-7, yeah.
They make you pay.
Yeah.
That's what good basketball teams do. Low left wing. Vaughn comes off the screen. We'll get it at the point. Right wing out to Cooks. They're trying to post up Payne. They'll bounce pass to her on the block. Payne attacks in the double team spin. She's going to travel first, though. Even though she did score.
What Sterling has done for numerous years, they've always, especially against me, have done a great job of taking our post players, out of the flow. And if the Braves cannot get Payne or Grizzle started, they're going to struggle to score this entire night.
Hendrickson up top. That finds Stuckey. West side driving. Conley wants a runner. That's her first miss of the game. And she has started 6 of 6 from the floor. Ottawa gets the rebound. 47 seconds left in the half. It's a 46-28 lead for the Warriors. Cooks with her back to the basket. Dribbles out for left wing. She's in trouble. Bounce pass to Vaughn at the elbow. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Vaughn with Henderson on her, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Liz. Second time we've seen Henderson hit the deck like that, Bruce.
Yeah, she's a tough kid, but Liz Vaughn a little bit too strong there, and got the offensive foul. Liz is asking for a flop.
5 team fouls on OU. Liz Vaughn's first personal. Only player in double figures for Ottawa with 10. 21 seconds to go in the half. Bounce pass right side to Sydney Banger. Vaughn will step out on her. Now she'll attack. In the corner to Hendrickson. She'll go back out to the wing. Up top to Conley. 10 on the shot clock. Or 10 on the game clock, excuse me. Sydney Banger to Conley. 3 seconds. Skip pass long. Side of the floor to Hendrickson for 3 to end the half. Comes up short. And that does it for our first half. As Sterling leads by 18 at the end of one half, 46-28 over Ottawa. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
I absolutely love my dog, but the constant shedding, not so much. But then I got a Swiffer Sweeper pet kit, and it is amazing. These super thick cloths pick up a crazy amount of hair. Just look at all that. And that was from just one swipe. And the best part? Sweeper's so much easier to maneuver than a broom or a vacuum, easily getting around chairs and under the couch. You're right. Now I can focus on you, not your shedding. Swiffer Sweeper Pet Kit. Because shed happens.
Maybe you've heard about MediShare and you know what it is. It's the affordable alternative to health insurance, but you've wondered, can I really save a significant amount of money on my monthly health care bills? And the answer is an emphatic yes, you can. You can save a lot of money, whether it's just for you or for an entire family. MediShare has an option for you. In fact, the typical family saves $500 a month switching to MediShare. And it really is the gold standard when it comes to healthcare sharing. You get free telehealth services, you get a huge network of doctors, you get great customer support, and you get the sense of security that comes from being a part of 400,000 people who share not just each other's medical bills, but purpose too. MediShare is a community of Christians who pull together and pray for each other, which is very refreshing right now. If you want more info, it's so simple. You can get a price within 2 minutes. Call 855-51-BIBLE. That's 855-51-BIBLE. 855-51-BIBLE.
Welcome back as it's 46-28 Sterling over Ottawa at the half. Sterling led at the end of 124-15. They ended the first quarter on an 11-0 run. Ottawa kind of kept it close there in the first 5 or 6 minutes of the game, Bruce, but the turnovers again just killing Ottawa.
Yeah, and Sterling College Warriors are just taking advantage of those turnovers, 21 points. I think they have on the Braves 15 turnovers. And, you look at Ottawa's half and, shooting-wise and things of that nature and shooting the basketball pretty well. And then you look at Sterling and they're able to get 46 points in the first half. And I think, when a team shoots 7 for 11 from the three-point line that already scores 85 points a game, that's really tough to recover from in a half.
Ottawa called their third timeout of the first half when it was 35-18, 5 minutes and 39 seconds to go. Sterling at that point 5 of 9 from 3. Look at offensive categories from Ottawa. 10 of 24 from the field. They've hit 3 threes, only average about 4 makes per game. Offensively, it's been there, and we knew coming in defensively it was going to be a tough ask, but just giving them too many opportunities off the turnovers. Looking at the glass, which was ruled by Sterling the first time these two teams played, not too bad, only 17-14. Yep. Give up 6 offensive rebounds. I think 3 of them came on the first possession of the game, but it's the points off of turnovers is 21-7. Second chance points 6-2, and then fast break points at 18-9. And if you're going to turn the ball over, at least get back defensively and try and get a stop.
Yeah, and fast break points is always something that Sterling has always been really good at. Probably always one of the best teams, even when they weren't one of the top teams in the conference. They do a great job of scoring in transition and in fast break. And then also, with the Braves, like we say, the stats looks like, they're in the ball game, but just those empty possessions. You cannot afford to have empty possessions against this team because they're just going to score the basketball at a high rate. So if the Braves can decrease that and get more shot opportunities right now, they're shooting 32%. Then, if they even just take half of those opportunities, then they'll be able to cut in to this lead.
Taking a break here at halftime, and Sterling 46, Ottawa 28. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM at KOFO.
No one likes to hurt, so if you do, contact the licensed physical therapist at Advent Health Ottawa. Their physical therapy plans can help you feel good again, in body, mind, and spirit. Visit AdventHealthOttawa.com or call 785-229-8343. At Advent Health Ottawa, nothing is more important than you. So Valentine's Day's come and gone. How'd it go? What? No, he didn't. A vacuum cleaner? Well, it's too cold for him to sleep in the doghouse, so how about giving him another chance? I'll talk to him. Did you really think a new vacuum was what you wanted? You haven't been listening. I know, that's probably what she said too. Sutton's Jewelry, my friend. Sutton's Jewelry. She wants a new Vera Bradley bag. A new fresh pattern. And when she opens it up, you better have a new set of earrings or a necklace. Or, if you're making good for more than one past Valentine's Day, may I suggest a new diamond ready and waiting. Sutton's Jewelry, 213 South Main in downtown Ottawa. Because it's just too cold to sleep in the doghouse.
You can just about hear that cold Kansas winter wind blowing, and you're going to want to make sure your heater is working this winter. The best way to do that is call the pros at Adamson Brothers at 785-242-9273. Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Have you wanted to speak a new language, but thought it would be too difficult? Then try Babbel. Babbel starts by teaching you words and phrases that gradually get more complex. Soon, you're practicing short conversations. So in 15 minutes a day, you'll be speaking a new language in a few weeks. Babbel is built around real life. It teaches you practical conversations that you will actually use. Babbel, language for life. Celebrating 10 million subscriptions sold. Now try Babbel for free. Just go to Babbel.com today. That's BABBEL.com.
And we're back inside Wilson Fieldhouse at halftime. We'll look at scores from around the KCAC. Other games in action. Final already. Tabor defeats Oklahoma Wesleyan 62-50. Bethany currently leading Bethel 34-30. Friends trails Kansas Wesleyan by 2 at the half, 24-22. And see if any other men's games are going on. currently there are none, so we'll keep you updated on games throughout the rest of the afternoon or the rest of the evening. You have a men's contest to follow here, Bruce, between Ottawa and Sterling. The last few matchups in this building have been very close, kind of very similar to what we saw with the matchup with Bethany the last few years. Ottawa's kind of led in this series, but Sterling, a team, the leading scorer in the country in the conference with Jemiah Wyndham-Haynes. Another 5-15 in KCAC play, but they're getting into the conference tournament this year. So if there's any team that you look at the bottom half of the standings that you wouldn't want to see in a shootout, where you're scoring 80 to 90 points, I would say it's the Sterling team.
Yeah, the Sterling team just struggled at the beginning of the year just to win close ball games, and you just felt for this team just because every time you see their score, they're getting beat by last-second shots or just one possession type ball games, and Coach Hooker has just done a great job of just keeping these guys motivated, and just seeing that they're getting better each week has to be rewarding for him and his program. And this team is scary. And you're exactly right. Everybody's got to watch them, and when you got one of the best players in the league, you always have a chance.
Yeah, Ottawa at that point was still number 14 in the country, but had lost 3 in a row. Going into that matchup against Sterling, it was actually Ottawa's first road win of the season. Braves outscored Sterling 50-36 in the first half, but Warriors came barreling back. They outscored Ottawa 54-44. Braves ended up winning it by 4, 94-90. But Braves 59% from the floor. Sterling at 49%. The Warriors, though, hit 13 threes in that matchup, and we saw Bethany hit some open looks from deep on Saturday, and that's 82-81 win for the Braves. But they've got to get out and at least put a hand in the face, because as I mentioned, they can score the basketball with the best of them in this conference.
Yeah, they can, and like you said on the matchup with Bethany did a great job of spreading out. The Ottawa defense playing that 5-out offense. I'm sure Coach has, broken down some game film from the Braves' last 2 contests to see what weaknesses that they can expose, and that may be one of the things they may come out and do is try to match, those 3-point mates from the first time they played them.
Player Ottawa's going to have to deal with is Lucas Breyer. Only averaged around 8 points a game. Went for 29 in that first matchup. 8 of 12 from 3. Jemiah Wyndham-Haynes, of course, went for 22. And then Sean Nordberg coming off the bench, which you can always expect him to get around 15 against Ottawa. But a guy that Ottawa has not really played against yet, which is going to be a problem, is the big man, Grant Olson, the 7-footer, the transfer from Baylor, which when this team is going and when they've had some win streaks early on in this year, he is so difficult to deal with. Ottawa has to get out and transition and just beat him down the floor.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Anytime you're playing against size that can impact the game, you do want to wear him out, from the offensive end, make him get up and down the floor. When you go against him in the half court, again, you still want to play your game, make sure you're finding angles to play around him or through the contact and not be intimidated by his length and his size.
We're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll look at those first half stats as Ottawa trails Sterling 46-28. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards.
This is Chase Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. I learned very young being in the funeral business wasn't just a job, it was a way of life. Never dull, sometimes stressful, but always fulfilling. I wanted to be a part of that and carry on the family tradition.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
My stomach.
Don't worry, I've got you covered.
When you have nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
What's that?
It's Pepto-Bismol Chews.
Pepto-Bismol's in a chew?
Yeah, they taste great and provide fast relief. And you can always have Pepto-Bismol handy.
Ooh, let me try it.
Try Pepto-Bismol Chews for fast relief.
Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Let's get back to business with Local IQ. Get the power of a national expert marketing team combined with deep roots in 260 communities, making them the partner you need to jumpstart your journey to full recovery. Results matter now more than ever, and Local IQ provides uniquely engaged local audiences, industry-leading technology, intelligent creative design, deep digital marketing expertise, and insights from partnering with hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide. Talk to Stephen Bradley, your local IQ marketing expert today at 785-242-4700, extension 108.
At the half, Sterling leading Ottawa 46-28. We'll look at the number 10 Warriors. Kyla Conley, 20 points on 6 of 7 shooting. Hit all 3 of her threes, 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Emily Hendrickson off the bench to score 9. She was 3 of 7 from the field. Bailey Banger, 8 points on 3 of 6 shooting. Taya Wilson was 7. Brenna Eilert with 2, but it's been the Conley and Hendrickson show for Sterling so far.
Yeah, Kayla Conley, when you said she was 6 for 6, it didn't even feel like, that she has made that much of an impact. Just a quiet assassin, on the offensive right now. 20 points at the half. She's already way over her average, but she can, like I said, she can impact the game with scoring and her assists, and she's doing that here tonight.
Sterling 16 of 34 from the field, 7 of 12 from 3, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. Turned it over just 6 times for Ottawa. Leading scorer Liz Vaughn, 10 points, 3 rebounds. She was 3 of 6 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Jaleesa Simons had 2. Jordan Bianco was 6 off the bench. She was 2 of 4 from 3. Sierra Brown was 7. Kinesia Payne with 3. Braves 41% from the floor. That's up on how they are in the year. 3 of 9 from 3 and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Those 15 turnovers compared to just 6, though, which turned into 21 Sterling points. Rebounding edge up 17-15 in favor of the Warriors. Had 6 offensive rebounds, 6 second chance points, Braves with 2 second chance points. Both teams with 9 points off the bench, 18-9 on fast break points, 1 block for OU, 5 steals for the Braves, 6 for the Warriors, and 8 assists compared to 6 for OU. And you take away the turnovers, Bruce, and the stats really aren't that bad.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's like, would be pleased with those numbers. But yeah, the 15 turnovers and what Sterling's able to do with the 21 points off those turnovers, that's just crucial. Liz Vaughn is playing well, tonight. We need someone else to step up. Kinesia Payne, Mariah Grizzle. Hopefully they can do some big things. Jordan Bianco has come off the bench, knocked down 2 huge threes for the Braves offense, and Brown's playing well. But we just need another guard, another post player to step up and score some points.
Braves definitely missing their leading scorer on Haley Anderson. Those 14 points per game looming large. They were on Saturday when Ottawa was really struggling just to get any field goals. She just has a way of stepping out, hitting a 3 or getting a runner to go, and Ottawa's got to find that player to step up as Braves come out in the 2-3 zone to start the second half. Conley to the free throw line, jump stop, runner is going to be off the front rim. Rebound to Sierra Brown for OU. And Sterling started the game 0 of 4 from the field, but lit it up midway through the first and then for the majority of the second quarter. Brown left wing off the pass from Cooks. Picked there with Liz Vaughn. They're going to lob it in the short corner to Liz. She'll drill back out to the wing. Liz in the lane, driving on Conley. Layup's no good. And the rebound for Bangerts. Bailey Bangert out to Wilson. Had it stripped away by Sierra Brown. And Sierra will take it the other way. Same starters, Conley, Bangert, Theus, Wilson, and Eilert. And we're going to have a jump ball, which gives Ottawa possession, as Taya Wilson thought she had a steal.
Yeah, it's tough to see from this angle. It looks like she got away with it, but called it a jump.
Inbound for Ottawa, the left of the Sterling basket. In the corner to Cooks. Up top to get it is Vaughn. Setting the screen right side. Back to Cooks on the right wing. Cooks will dribble to the other side of the floor, then comes back to the middle, left-hand dribble. Off the screen, bounce past Simons. Brown is cutting, they'll kick it up top to Vaughn. Vaughn guarded by Theus, kicks it in the corner. Simons wants a 3, it's long. Offensive rebound, pulled down by Sierra Brown. Puts it on the deck, trying to dribble out of the traffic. Able to spin back inside, off the glass, runner short, and the rebound for Sterling. Bailey Banger the other way for the Warriors, driving on Grizzle. Layup's good, and that is not a spot you want to be if you're Mariah Grizzle, trying to guard the best guard really on this team scoring-wise coming into tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely a tough matchup, and Banger used her athleticism and had a great finish over 6-foot player.
Simons with an open three in the corner, no. Offensive rebound by Grizzle. Past the other side of the floor, finds Sierra Brown. And she's going to slow it up, but when you're down by 20, you get that offensive rebound, you got to get back to the rim. 2-3 zone for Sterling. Dribble handoff to Simon. She'll dribble through, runner off the glass, no good. Ottawa started 0-3 from the floor in the third quarter. Bailey Banger gets in the lane, picks up her dribble, kicks it out to Taya Wilson. Her jump stop, lost the handle, got it back, and we're going to have a jump ball, which will give Sterling possession.
Yeah, Sterling they got away with a travel on that possession, and Braves showing some feistiness there on the defensive end, and still competing hard, which is always a good sign.
Hendrickson will come in for Wilson. 7:49 remaining in the third quarter. It's 48-28 Sterling. Eiler just in front of the three-point line at the top of the key. In the corner to Comley. Off the screen, Bailey Banger goes right by Cooks. Shot off the glass is good with the left hand.
And that's just a great basketball read, and man, she just has improved so much here over the last year, and she's doing a great job of leading this basketball team scoring-wise.
Brown looked like she was going to take a shot. Instead, she'll take a step back. Jumpers off the mark. Simon's got the offensive rebound. Turnaround runner is good from 4 feet. It's Ottawa on the scoreboard here in the third quarter, down by 20. 7:10 to go third quarter. One thing I really like about Sterling is when they notice in transition if there's a mismatch, like in that case we saw Bailey Banger, Bruce, saw Grizzle backpedaling, no other guard in sight, being smart enough to go right at the big.
Yeah, they just have a great feel for the basketball game, and the one thing about this team is just the chemistry. You can tell that they just trust each other, especially on the defensive end with their trapping, but they know each other real well on the offensive end as well.
Ottawa forces the jump ball and actually gets possession on that last possession for Sterling. Ottawa's done a good job of reading when that Euro step is coming or that jump stop tonight. That's the third time they forced a jump ball. Vaughn in trouble, tries to just throw one up, contested, and it bangs off the backboard side rim, and a rebound for Sterling. Bailey Banger, left wing, goes baseline, make that Sydney to a cutting Eiler, right hand layup's good on the back cut, and an easy lay.
Yeah, Vaughn just turned her head there for a split second. Sterling the ollie will make you pay if you ball watch.
6:15 to go third quarter. Sterling 52, Ottawa 30. Hook standing on the volleyball lines. Ottawa really trying to force that set. They'll go to the elbow to Vaughn. Vaughn will attack through contact from Eiler. Layup's no good, and free throw is coming for Liz Vaughn. Brenna Eiler commits her first personal. That's our first whistle foul-wise here in the second half.
4 minutes in, we're letting them play a little bit, so both teams, not fouling too much. Sterling's playing a little bit of zone, and so that decreases the opportunities for stoppages.
Stuckey and Wilson will come back in. Conley and Eiler will sit. Vaughn with 10 points, make it 11. The first one's good. 52-31 Sterling lead. Braves on the night are 5 of 6 from the free throw line. Second on the way is long, and the rebound for Sterling as they lead it by 21. 5:57 to go in the third quarter. Sydney Banger, bounce pass inside off the glass, and scoring from just inside 3 feet is Stuckey, and it's 54-31.
Yeah, they did a great job of using that false dribble weave action, and just was very patient on that pass, and a nice assist there.
Brown, left corner to Lowe, goes somehow, gets the ball into Payne on a double team. Cook's going to take a jumper, rebounds long. Payne had it, it's on the deck still, and Ottawa's going to take a timeout with 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the third quarter, trailing 54-31. It's a 30-second timeout. Apologies, make that a full. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
When it comes to medication, help with Medicare, orthotic footwear, delivery, or just taking care of a refill, your health is our priority at Kramer Pharmacy. Stop in today at 134 South Main in downtown Ottawa. We're open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Saturday 9 to 2.
No matter the brand, Adams & Brothers can prepare your home comfort system for the cold Kansas winter ahead. Call them today, 785-242-9273. Adams & Brothers, maintaining your comfort for over 30 years.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Ottawa trails Sterling 54-31, 5 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the third quarter. Bruce Braves has started 1 of 9 from the field here in the third.
Yeah, it's not the start that you want coming here out of half. You always want to, take control of the ball game coming out of half. Those first 2 or 3 minutes, and Brave has found themselves in a hole. Going 1 for 9 here to start this third quarter.
Brown will inbound, short corner to Vaughn. 5:23 to go third. Ottawa down 54-31, has only managed 2-point, or make that 3-point, since halftime. Brown with a screen there from Vaughn. Skips it over to Cook. She's got an 18-footer, an air ball, and a rebound from Sterling. Wilson at midcourt, looking to attack. Good job by Vaughn to kind of leave her to her individual she was guarding and come over and help out, but it doesn't matter. Hendrickson buries the 3 from NBA range, and it's 57-31, 4:47 to go in the third, and Hendrickson into double figures. She's got 12.
Yeah, you just can't allow her to set up there at the three-point line with that much time.
Liz at the point, looking right side into the hands of Amir Lowe. Lowe, step back 3, hand in her face, no good, and nothing falling for Ottawa as they're 1 of 11. To start this third quarter, pass to the baseline to Sydney Bangert, out to Hendrickson, another 3, yes. And it's 60-31, 4:17 to go in the third. Hendrickson with 15. She came into the night averaging around 10. Again, they got 4 players that average double figures.
Yep, that's tough when one of your top scorers is coming off the bench.
And Lowe picks up her dribble accidentally and has to find Vaughn at the point. Vaughn gets the elbow, picks up her dribble. Left wing out to Lowe. Lob inside to Payne. Can she score double team? It's an air ball from 3 feet and a rebound for Sterling. Long pass the other way to Hendrickson. Layup's going to go, and they just beat you down the floor with 1 pass.
Yeah, those are those transition points that I was talking about there at the beginning of the game. One of the best teams to do it, and they convert just with 1 pass. That's impressive.
Brown trying to end this streak for Ottawa. Runner not going to go. Rebound by the Warriors. And they'll find Bailey Bangert. Bangert out to Taya Wilson, was going to take the 3. Instead, she'll attack. She hits the floor hard as she runs into Liz Vaughn. And a whistle and a stoppage and a foul called on Ottawa. 3 minutes and 13 seconds to go in the third. It is a 62-31 Sterling lead. As the Warriors have started this quarter on a 16-3 run. Cooks will check out for Ottawa. Bianco will come back in, had a couple threes in that first half for the Braves. Eilert, top of the key. Left side to Hendrickson, guarded by Lowe. Right hand dribble for her, leaves it to Comley. Comley, screen set there by Theus. Pass down low to Eilert on the block. She'll spin a couple times, step through, and she's called for the travel. Sterling commits their 9th turnover. And as we will see Sierra Brown take over at the point for Ottawa, more of a traditional spot, but with the injury to Haley Anderson not being able to play, and Ottawa trying to go a little quicker tonight, has really had to stay at the 2. Payne trying to seal inside, double team. Can she step through and score? She can. As she had both Bailey Bangert and Eilert on her. And that ends Ottawa's scoring drought. That was actually a 12-0 run that Ottawa able to stop. Eilert, right elbow, Conley open for three again off the front rim. Offensive rebound by Theus. Her putback's good. And that's a play we haven't talked about a whole lot. That's the first time she scored tonight. She averages 13 a game.
Yeah, when she came out at halftime, I was like, man, I was saying to myself, we have not even said Alex Theus yet.
No, and really Taylor Wilson has not played real well shooting the basketball on a whistle. But she's the one who just dominated in that first performance.
Yeah.
And when she's kind of at the point of that press and she gets steals, you really have no chance.
Yeah, that just lets you know how deep this Sterling team is when one of their top scorers doesn't score until late in the third quarter and they're winning by close to 30 points. So you just got to take your hat off to them. And
Vaughn throws it into the hands of Conley. She'll go the other end and lay it in. Braves turn it over for the 16th time. They go down by 33, 66-33, 150 to go in the third. Bruce will talk about it here in a minute. Looking at the top 25, I'll give you my thoughts.
Yeah.
At the end of this quarter, skip pass in the corner to Lowe for three. It's an air ball, and we're going to have a jump ball between Brown and Sydney Banger. Into the game for Ottawa will be Mariah Grizzle. She'll come in for Liz Vaughn, and they're going to go with the two centers down low. We've seen Ottawa do this and have some success at times this year. Really interested to see how this will do against McPherson. They really frustrated Brittany Roberts the first time. They're kind of looking forward. Ottawa plays Southwestern, team at the bottom of the KCAC tomorrow, and then they'll play on Saturday in McPherson. Comley left wing, and Theus is posted up down low. Guzman does a great job of getting a hand on it.
Yep.
They saw the mismatch, try to go right to it, but Guzman able to read it, get a hand on, and forced to steal. 1 minute and 18 seconds to go, third quarter. 33-point deficit here for OU. Bianco's that pass intended for Bianco, and Conley will go the other way with it. Kicks it in the corner. Sydney Banger wants to get involved in the three-point barrage, and she'll knock it down as that is three-pointer number 10 there. 10 of 16. 69-33, 58 seconds to go in the third. As it has been all Sterling since halftime. Guzman will lose the ball. Out of bounds, last touch by Theus. As it is a 23-5 run in the third quarter.
Yeah, when a team like Sterling is scoring and shooting the basketball and the pressure is off, man, shots will continue to fall. The basket just gets a lot bigger, and man, they're just on fire right now.
One thing that is interesting, Bruce, is you see Theus at the point of that zone. It just makes it seem so much bigger when you can go to a player of that size that can play, that goes to a guard or a post position. Going baseline, Bailey Banger. She's trapped, leaves it with McCormick. Her jumper is short, and the rebound to Kinesia Payne for OU. Low at midcourt. Pass down low to Grizzle. She's trying to get on the score sheet. Throws one up wildly, getting her own rebound. Steps through, kicks it back up top to Low. Ottawa can hold for the final shot. 13 seconds to go in the third quarter, trailing 69-33 to number 10 Sterling. Low, screen by Payne to the left of her, can't get it. Trying to drive, step back jumper on Sydney Banger to short. Ball's knocked around, and that does it for our third quarter as Sterling takes a 69-33 lead into the fourth over Ottawa. You're listening to Ottawa Braves basketball on KOFO.
It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education. Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Welcome back to Wilson Fieldhouse, as it's been all Sterling as they lead at 69-33. And Bruce, looking at the top 25, we have our first year since the merger between Division II and Division I. And I know the rest of the nation doesn't know the KCAC real well, but we have a team in front of them that's got 4 losses. Another team that's only played 4 games all year in Westmont. And several teams that are in front of them with 1 and 2 losses. If this team goes in as the number 10 team in the country, I would be very surprised, and they're gonna shock a lot of people.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a weird year. And Coach Scott and I just were talking about this past week, and it's just not right, for those teams that just did play a lot of games to be in that top 10. And Sterling is, I watch a lot of NAI basketball. They're definitely a good team, and they're going to be there in the end.
Have to think they'll be the host of that Wichita Regional as Alyssa Guzman takes the 3 for Ottawa to start that 4th quarter. Another thing that is unique is that regional setup. We still don't know all the locations where they will be, so that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. 9:30 to go 4th quarter. It is a 69-33 lead for Sterling as they outscored Ottawa 23-5 in the 4th quarter. Braves were 2 of 16 from the field. Theus with Guzman on her. Alyssa's done a good job so far defending her. Wilson spinning inside. Ball is loose. Diving for it on the deck is low, and she's going to earn a jump ball with 1 second on the shot clock. It is Sterling possession. And they will inbound to the left of their basket with Conley to trigger it in. Game 2 of tonight's doubleheader, men's contest to start at 8 o'clock. Inbound to Wilson, and she tries to get the alley-oop to go. And, of course, ball goes off the leg of Guzman. It's now loose, and Wilson's going to fall out of bounds, I believe. It'll be Ottawa basketball.
Yeah. Great hustle there by both teams, and anytime you're up by 30 or so and you still see your kids getting on the floor, they're leaving it out there. So great effort there by both teams to keep competing.
Guzman dribble handoff to Bianco. Lowe comes and gets it, picks up her dribble. They just make you so uncertain defensively of when to keep the dribble or put it on the deck or make the pass, as we're going to have a foul called on Ottawa. And again, Taya Wilson continuing to make plays on the defensive end.
Yeah, just so long, so athletic, anticipates really well. And like you said, when you have 5'10" or longer there at the point of a zone or a press, that makes it really tough for those shorter guards.
Makes it really tough to play a 2-game too. I feel like trying to make a skip pass is so much more difficult when you've got that length. You almost have to play with a 3-guard set on the zone. Ottawa trying to battle and get a steal. Wilson comes away with it. They'll kick it in the corner. Bailey Banger, wide open 3. Comes up short. Eilert had it. Goes through her hands. Offensive rebound to Theus. Her putback is going to go. As it's 71-33, 8 minutes and 19 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. So at the half, it was 46-28, but Ottawa's only managed 5 points since then. Guzman right-hand dribble, kicks it to Bianco on the baseline, steps back, bounce pass to Grizzle. Can she score through the contact? No, but she's going to the foul line as Wilson caught her. So Bruce says, as a coach right now, you've won. Looks like you're going to lose your 3rd straight here for Coach Scott. But you've got probably biggest game at this point tomorrow, but Saturday looking to that matchup with McPherson. You're potentially losing your lead that you had. It was about a 3-game lead over Friends that is kind of dissipated at this point. How do you try and recover when you've got a game less than 24 hours from now?
Yeah, it's going to be really, really tough to do that. But again, Braves cannot continue to look in the rearview mirror and look back of what they can't control anymore. Only thing they can do is control what's in front of them. So you got to jump in the vans tomorrow and try to go get a huge win. It's going to be a tough win. You don't know if it's senior night there or whatever may be going on there at Southwestern, but you got to play that game in front of you, and you have to get that one first before you go into Saturday.
McCormick will check in for Sterling. I believe that was Bailey Banger that checked out. Also in is going to be, I believe, Bethany Stuckey coming back in. No, my apologies. It is just one sub, and we're going to have a foul and a stoppage. If it is a foul on Ottawa, it would be Theus completing the three-point play. So it is a blocking foul. They're going to somehow say it's on the floor.
Yeah.
But it is 71-34, Sterling, 7:41 remaining. For Ottawa, that is their second team foul. Sydney Bangert inbound, Theus wide open coming off the screen on the left block. Just came back to the right block and lays it in.
I think Theus is going to try to work to get to her average here. She did score in the first half, so quick 6 to 8 so far for her here in the second half. And
yeah, you're right. She's got 6 on 3 made field goals, and that pass is going to go out of bounds. Lowe was looking for Guzman, and for Ottawa, turnover number 20, and you just don't know how much longer Haley Anderson will be out.
Yeah.
Been told it was an injury that had been nagging her for several weeks, and
she tried to come back and play, so.
It was a big part of the, that tough loss at Bethany, and that 73-70 loss, and then you look at, let's see what the rest of that was, had a win over Southwestern, a win over York, and then that win at Avila, and that's probably where Ottawa, offensively really peaked at. They shot the ball so well against Avila. Jumper in the short corner, no good for Sterling. Ball's loose. Liz tries to save it. It goes into the Sterling bench. But able to bring Hearn Brown off the bench was really key. You were able to keep that 5 that was so good during that period when you went for winning 4 out of 6.
Yeah.
And then you add those 2 of Brown and Anderson off the bench. You add that depth. Inbound for Sterling. 7 minutes and 1 second to go in the fourth quarter. The left of the Warrior basket, inbound to McCormick. Pass left side. Inside they'll go to Theus. Off the glass, shot short. Rebound by Grizzle for OU. 73-34. 6 minutes and 49 seconds to play. It was a tall task in the beginning for Ottawa to do it, but to do it without your leading scorer made it a little more difficult. Jumper for Brown is long as she's had a tough day, and then she commits the foul on Sydney Bangert.
Yeah, and here down the stretch, teams have been doing a pretty good job of focusing on Grizzle and Payne, coming off the bench and really taking away their opportunities and touches. I think Mariah only got, 2 or 3 shots there at Friends, so they took her out of the offense, and the Braves have really struggled without them scoring.
Theus with another 5-foot jumper, her 4th. Since the start of the second half, she's got 8. And Sterling up to 53% from the floor. Brown bounce pass to Grizzle in the short corner, double team. Skips it in the corner to Guzman. Right side, bounce pass to Vaughn. Now back to Bianco on the wing. In the corner to Guzman, she'll drive. Right side to Vaughn. Vaughn with a runner from 7, banks in. So it's 75-36 Sterling. Liz now with 13. League score for OU.
Yeah, great possession there by the Braves. Ball movement was phenomenal, so they got a good look because of that.
Ottawa in that 2-3 zone. McCormick in the short corner, pass is tipped and stolen away by Grizzle. As Stuckey was looking for Theus again, cutting from the elbow into the lane. Brown to Bianco, right wing. Short corner to Grizzle. She'll drive baseline. Takes the contact and can't get the first one to go. Put back, gonna go. She's able to score over Stuckey. 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go. It's a 75-38 Sterling lead. Don't think they're gonna get to the century mark tonight like they did in the first matchup, which was a 105-56 win.
Yeah.
Foul called on Ottawa as Vaughn called for the reach it. Some subs coming in for Sterling. Faith Martin will come back in. Inbound finds Hendrickson. I want to say that is Lauren Carmack. Just checked in for the Warriors. Number 32, the 5'8" sophomore from Elizabeth, Colorado. She'll have it, and then in the short corner, McCormick. Her jumper's good. Faith Martin burying that jumper. 4:45 to go in the game. It's 77-38 Sterling. Led by 9 at the end of 1. Ottawa had it close, but Sterling ended that first quarter on an 11-0 run. Bianco back to Vaughn. In the corner it goes to Guzman. She wants a three. No, it's an air ball. Offensive rebound by Vaughn. Put back, no good either. It's Ottawa's shooting percentage at 30%. Hendrickson right corner. Goes back down to the wing. Left wing pass. And a skip pass right side. Sydney Banger wide open through good. As soon as I say they might not get to the century mark.
What another three. So.
The Warriors find themselves 11 of 17 from three. Left wing Guzman. Pass tipped. Vaughn able to pick it up though. Liz. Jump stop. Skips it in the corner. Guzman open for three. No, off the front rim. Offensive rebound by Vaughn. Looks to attack. Has Faith Martin there. Hits the deck. And now a blocking foul. It's going to be called on Martin as Vaughn goes to the line for free throws. Ottawa about to lose their third straight, Bruce, but you have a matchup with Southwestern tomorrow, who currently has lost three straight of their own. They're 2-16 in KCAC play. So the officials kind of talking about it.
Yeah.
To see if she might have been in the restricted area.
Doesn't change anything, but
Southwestern played Ottawa close in this building, just a 54-42 win. They wanted to make it a half-court game, and Ottawa is happy to oblige most nights, but that game just needed a little bit of something to pick up the pace.
Yeah, it was. It was definitely both teams playing in a half court. Southwestern came in with a really good game plan. They had that length on the inside that was taking away that inside scoring, and they just took the big plays of the Braves to get over the hump in that one. So it's going to be a tough game tomorrow.
14 points and 5 rebounds now for Liz. She makes both free throws. Great ball movement here from Sterling Hendrickson on the left wing. Simons back in for OU. Bounce pass in the short corner to Martin. Back to Hendrickson. Wide open three. It's off the front rim. Offensive rebound by Martin. Her jumper from 5 feet is good from a tough angle.
Yeah. Dave Martin is, this common presence coming off the bench. Shoots the ball at a high percentage. And you just don't get too many touches, but when she does, she can finish them.
The Sterling team average scoring margin about 22.6. Simons gets the offensive rebound, then earns a foul on that offensive rebound. I think that goes on Carmack, her first personal. Sub for Sterling, number 12 Lexington Sickle, the 5'5 sophomore from Fowler, Colorado. Number 24 Tia Modelmong, the 5'6 freshman from Galva, Kansas. Let's see if we can catch all those numbers. Inbound for OU. Vaughn at the point. That's going to be Mackenzie Heffley, the 6'7" from Hutchinson. Simons for three is, make it a 2, foot on the line here in the left corner. Is good, and a steal for OU from Guzman. Alyssa will keep that dribble. Ottawa will slow it up, 2.5 minutes to go, down 82-42. Guzman right side, Bianco. Throwing into the zone. Guzman right side, Bianco. Short corner to Vaughn. Looks to dribble baseline. Off the glass, Liz scores. She's got 17. 2:10 left in the fourth quarter, 82-44. Number 10 Sterling leading. Pass left corner, out to Carmack. To Martin in the short corner. Pass inside, ball's loose. Stolen away by Simons for Ottawa. And Vaughn will go the other way with it for the Braves. Liz to Bianco. Three-pointer for Jordan. Good, that's her third triple of the game. She's got 9 on 3 of 6 shooting.
She's a 3-point shooter. And
timeout by Sterling will be to get a sub in. Bringing number 15, Ivory Muldrow, 5'8 sophomore from Larned.
Yeah, Bianco with the big 3 there. And like I said, she's been playing well here the last few weeks. Finally got a 3 down. It just takes that pressure off of her from struggling in here at the beginning of the season, but shooting the ball well.
Braves in the 2-3 zone. Muldrow inside and able to score off the glass with the left hand is Mackenzie Heffley. The freshman extends Sterling's lead. It's 84-47, 1 minute and 23 seconds to go. A tough finish for Ottawa at home, Bruce. You finished with Bethel last week, a game you feel like you probably should have won, or at least that one should have come down to the last possession. And then you have to play number 10 Sterling, so it kind of leaves a sour taste in your mouth with this group at home, but went through a stretch where they played really well, 7-3, coming into the night here inside Wilson Fieldhouse. And a team that's won 10 games on the year, not finished by any means quite yet.
No, they're not, and they can't hang their heads about this. This is a really good Sterling basketball team, and they played well in the first quarter, but just can sustain that. They just got to take the loss and get some lessons from it and be ready to go tomorrow.
Haynes scores off the glass, fading away from the right block. So it's 84-49, 56 seconds to go. Pass inside, they're looking for Heffley. And a stoppage and a jump ball, which will give Ottawa possession. 50.7 remaining. Men's game starting at 8 o'clock. Might have a little bit of a break for KOFO listeners, get a little bit of music and some news. But we'll bring it back around 7:50 for pregame. Guzman left wing, foul line extended, out to Vaughn. Right side Simons with another three. It's off the mark, and Ottawa's got to find at least one guard that can score the basketball right now consistently. Simons getting a mid-range jumper. It's good. Simons has 8. 19 seconds remaining as Sterling can dribble it out. Ottawa going to fall on the season to 10-14 overall, 10-12 in the KCAC. 10 seconds remaining. Left side of the floor in the hands of Van Sickle. Back up top, out to Heffley. And Ottawa's going to finish the year 7-4 at home, but fall tonight to number 10 Sterling by a final of 84-51. We'll take a break. You're listening to Ottawa University Women's Basketball on KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
This is Eric Price, Funeral Director at Lamb Roberts Funeral Home in Ottawa, Baldwin City, and Overbrook. We're proud to be involved in the communities we serve and support the youth of today, because they're our leaders for tomorrow. Lamb Roberts Funeral Home, providing compassionate care when you need it most.
Buy all your metal supplies from QSI. They not only sell steel and trim, but also windows, screws, underlayment, caulking, lumber, windows, doors, and much, much more. Visit us in Richmond or give us a call at 785-835-6100.
Snow happens, and unfortunately, so do accidents. At CarStar, we'll call for a tow, call your insurance, and arrange your rental car while we provide iCar Gold Class service to repair your vehicle. CarStar, relax. We'll take it from here. Call 242-8916.
This is Craig Dingle of Dingle & Son Mortuary. All of our locations sell monuments. We have talented people who are experts in bringing your ideas to life to help you create the monument you envision. The possibilities are unlimited.
Dingle & Son Mortuary, 785-242-2323.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is a proud supporter of OU Braves basketball, and they support you in your goal to live and play better. The Great Life state-of-the-art fitness facility in downtown Ottawa is accessible 24 hours a day. Find out more by visiting GreatLifeGolf.com. Proud to be your golf and fitness community partner, Great Life Golf and Fitness.
Final score here in Ottawa, 84-51, the win for the Sterling College Warriors. They go to 25-0 on the year, 21-0 in the KCAC. Braves fall to 10-14, 10-12 in conference play. Find themselves still just one game ahead of Friends, but the Braves have lost 3 straight. They'll travel to Southwestern tomorrow. They'll go to Winfields for a 4 p.m. tip. We'll have pregame for you around 3:50. And before we give you the final stat line, Bruce, any final thoughts overall or anything, just kind of looking at the stats at this point that stands out to you? Just a tough loss.
Yeah, just a tough loss for the Braves. When we see those first half stats, outside of the, the 15 turnovers that they had at half, they took better care of the basketball here in the second half, but they just didn't make shots. So those were the opportunities that we thought that we would get. If we decrease those turnovers, they were able to do that, but they just weren't able to finish the shots. I just don't think that Mariah, Grizzle, and Kinesia Payne didn't get enough opportunities on the inside. You got to give credit to Sterling for taking them out of the flow. But when you're struggling to shoot from the field, we've got to find ways to make sure we're getting enough touches at those high percentage points of the floor, and the Braves just weren't able to do that.
We'll take another break. You're listening to post-game coverage of the Ottawa University women's basketball game. You're listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on KOFO.
Being helpful is what Arvest Bank is all about, and part of being helpful is listening to our customers, which is why Arvest Go, our mobile app, was recently certified by J.D. Power for providing an outstanding mobile banking experience. You can easily pay friends, securely lock and unlock your cards, deposit checks, pay bills, and more. So download Arvest Go today. Arvest Bank, ready to help. Member FDIC. For J.D. Power 2020 certification info, visit jdpower.com/awards. It's never too late to become who you're supposed to be. However, sometimes you may need a little help. Ottawa University can get you there. Their faculty and staff are dedicated to preparing graduates for a lifetime of significance. With dozens of degree programs, including accounting, engineering, human services, and marketing, as well as graduate degrees in business administration and education, Ottawa University will prepare you for whatever or whoever you want to be. Don't wait. Get started today. Find out more by visiting online at ottawa.edu.
Have you heard the news? The ORC is now offering Zumba on Monday nights. Zumba will give you a total workout combining all elements of fitness, cardio, muscle conditioning, balance, and flexibility. We are accepting in-person and online registrations, so get signed up today. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Final score here in Ottawa, number 10, Sterling wins at 84-51 over the Braves. Leading scorer for Sterling, Kyla Comley, 22 points, 7 of 10 shooting. Emily Hendrickson was 17. Bailey Danger with 12. Faith Martin, 4. Mackenzie Heffley with 2. Brenna Eilert with 4. Bethany Stuckey with 2. Taya Wilson with 7. Alexis Theus with 8. Sydney Banger finishes with 6. As total team effort there for the Warriors, 56% from the floor, 11 of 18 from 3, and definitely showing why they're a number 10 team in the country.
Yeah, Kayla, led by Kayla Conley there at the point, just with her experience and her ability to take control of the game. She had 20 of the 22 in the first half, didn't have to do much in the second half. Hendrickson came out and took control of the game. And then, of course, Theus finally got herself involved with the 4 from 5. So just a really well-balanced team. Offensively, defensively, they change it up a lot between their man, their 2-3 zone, their 1-3-1, the full court pressure. Something that Sterling program hasn't been able to do is really control the game defensively. Most of the time it's by offense, and now they're playing on both ends of the floor, and that's why they're the number 10 team in the country.
Liz Vaughn, leading scorer for OU, 17 points, 5 of 12 from the field, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Mariah Grizzle with 3, Jaleesa Simons with 8, Jordan Bianco with 9, Sierra Brown with 7, Necia Brown with 7 as well, along with 4 rebounds. Ottawa 33% from the floor, 4 of 19 from 3, 9 of 12 from the free throw line. Turn it over 20 times as they will drop their 3rd straight. And we'll play at Southwestern tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Wrap up the regular season on Saturday at McPherson against Brittany Roberts in that group, which sits at 12-7 in conference play. But Ottawa trying to hang on to that 7th spot, Bruce. Have to find a way to come away with at least 1 win over the next 2, you think?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. You want to control your own destiny heading into the tournament, and you've got to do that 1 game at a time. And 2 wins, the finisher of the season will put them in a decent position, better position, and just give them confidence going into the tournament. So you want to be playing better basketball here to finish the season, so that you can have a little momentum going into that postseason play.
We're going to wrap up our coverage for the women's contest. Final scores: Sterling 84, Ottawa 51. I want to thank Larson Johnson back at the station, and Bruce, as always, for your help for our women's contest. It's Ottawa back in action tomorrow at 4 p.m. in Winfield. They'll take on Southwestern. Pre-game for that one around 3:50. We'll take a break. We'll take about a 15-minute break before we'll come back and give you pre-game for our men's contest. You've been listening to Ottawa University women's basketball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
You enjoyed this broadcast of Ottawa University Braves women's basketball on KOFO. Brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, Lamb Roberts Price Funeral Home, Quality Structures Incorporated, Advent Health Ottawa, and by Our Best Bank, Ottawa University, Dingle & Son Mortuary, the Ottawa Recreation Commission, Kramer Pharmacy, also by Kansas State Bank, Adamson Brothers Heating and Cooling, CarStar, the Ottawa Herald, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. For information about our next Ottawa University Braves sports broadcast, visit the sports page at KOFO.com and listen to KOFO for the sports calendar Monday through Saturday. This has been an exclusive presentation from your sports source for East Central Kansas, KOFO.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with ZipRecruiter. Its powerful technology actively finds and invites qualified candidates to apply to your job. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you the needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Join Macy's as we take steps to empower the Black leaders of tomorrow, now during Black History Month. Throughout February, you can make a difference when you donate online to UNCF and Black Girls Code, or round up your Macy's store purchase up to 99 cents and donate the extra change. You'll help fund programs that provide deserving Black students with access to educational and professional development opportunities. Going on now at Macy's. Find out more at Macy's.com/Macy'sGives.
Good evening. I'm Paige Rockhold in the KOFO Newsroom with this hour's top stories, brought to you by Tanya Turner with Red Door Home Group, where dignity, professionalism, and good character are just part of the mission. Call 785-418-7212 or visit Red Door Home Group on Facebook. There are several bills in the Kansas legislature that have officials in Franklin County rather concerned. During the regular county commission meeting, County Administrator Derek Brown says one bill would cost the county a lot of money.
That basically would allow businesses who have been subject to public health orders to apply for reimbursement of their property tax dollars from the county, and the bill would require that we reimburse them out of our general fund. That bill needs fleshed out substantially, but it could have a fairly devastating effect on our budget.
Brown says the county is already running a tight budget, so it's hard to see how the county could cope with the provisions of the bill if it became law. The city of Osawatomie will receive $600,000 in a new community block grant program. Governor Kelly announced nearly $14 million in grants yesterday to 32 rural communities. Through the Community Development Block Grant program facilitated by the Kansas Department of Commerce, these federal grants are being awarded for a variety of community improvement projects, including sewer and water projects, housing rehabilitation, and community facility improvements. Kelly calls it a powerful tool for improving communities and revitalizing infrastructure and maximizing economic opportunity. There are 3 conditions. First, the grant will benefit low and moderate income persons and will prevent or eliminate slums and blight. Also, they must resolve an urgent need where local resources are not available to do so. Cancellations and postponements are brought to you by CarStar. Severe weather can wreak havoc on your vehicle. When it does, call CarStar in Ottawa at 242-8916. CarStar, relax, they'll take it from here. Neosho County Community College Ottawa campus is closed today, and Baker University Baldwin campus is virtual only. Hope House is closed, but if you have a need, call 785-242-4444 and leave a message and they will get back to you. ECAN is announcing that Harvester Mobile Food Pantry is canceled for Osage County tomorrow and Franklin County Friday due to cold temperatures. And now for the exclusive KOFO Weather Center forecast. Tonight, overcast with a low of 3. Tomorrow, partly sunny with a high of 21. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low of 1. Friday, mostly sunny with a high of 31. Friday night, overcast with a low of 17. I'm Paige Rockhold, KOFO News.
Your source for information and entertainment in East Central Kansas. 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Frost on.
He's a phone call to his parents. He's a Bible by the bed. He's the t-shirt that I'm wearing. He's a song stuck in